I tried walking across the Golden Gate Bridge during that storm last week, and I swear I wasn't walking.
Just leaning into it.
Yeah, exactly. I was leaning at like a 45-degree angle just to stay upright. The air density was practically a solid wall.
It's amazing how much force a fluid can exert when you're moving through it fast enough.
Right. And that struggle is actually exactly what caught my eye in the new JWST data for today's deep dive. We're looking at Cosmos 2020 635829.
Officially the most distant jellyfish galaxy ever observed.
Exactly. But this isn't just a cool visual for you to look at. It's really about a galaxy fighting a hurricane headwind back when the universe was barely an adolescent.
It is a stunning find. I mean, we usually associate these jellyfish galaxies and the ram pressure stripping that creates them with the low redshift universe.
You know, mature, settled environments like the Coma Cluster.
Right, because to get that classic tentacle look where gas is physically peeled off the stellar disk, you need a dense, hot intracluster medium.
You need that wall of wind I was fighting on the bridge.
Precisely. And that is why Cosmos 2020 is such an anomaly. We are spotting this at redshift 1.156.
Which puts us back about 8.5 billion years.
Yeah, 8.5 billion years. We are deep into cosmic noon.
And the NRCam imaging shows the tails aren't just passive debris fields, right?
No, they have these blue knots.
Yeah, the star formation rate in those tentacles is just off the charts.
It is incredibly dynamic. You have clumps of newborn stars, less than 100 million years old, igniting outside the main galaxy.
Talk about finding a silver lining. It is creating a whole new generation of stars in its wake, which actually reminds me of optimizing systems and finding new ways to work.
I have a feeling you were talking about Ember Silk.
I totally am. If you need help with AI training or automation or integration or software development, you really need to see what they are doing.
Uncovering where agents can make the most impact.
Right, for your business or even your personal life. Check out embersilk.com for AI needs.
Now back to our cosmic jellyfish. If this stripping is happening at redshift 1.1, what does that tell us about the timeline? Well, it completely flips it. We used to think the intracluster medium at that redshift was too tenuous to cause such violent stripping.
Right, because the old idea was that early clusters were just messy, loose associations of proto-galaxies.
Exactly. Finding a fully formed jellyfish this early suggests these clusters matured much faster than our models predicted.
It is the smoking gun for early environmental quenching.
That is the key term. We are seeing the mechanism that shuts down star formation in real time. It connects the dots on why so many massive galaxies today are red and dead.
So the universe has been a high-pressure environment for a long time.
It has, but I think the optimistic take here is the resilience of the physics. Even in a destructive process like ram pressure stripping, you get these pockets of creation.
The universe is incredibly efficient at recycling material.
Absolutely. The galaxy is effectively seeding the intracluster space with new star systems, even as it transforms.
I was actually thinking about those driftwood stars earlier. Just imagine standing on a planet orbiting a star in one of those blue knots.
Separated from the main galaxy, drifting through the cluster void.
Yeah, what would that night sky look like? You wouldn't have a Milky Way band across the sky.
No, you would just have the distant, burning disk of the galaxy left behind, and then the deep black of the cluster.
But you would be surrounded by those other young blue stars in the tail, a customized constellation for a lonely journey.
A little island of light in the deep ocean.
It really highlights how dynamic space is. Nothing is static. Everything is moving, transforming, and lighting up in new ways. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.